thankful that you're here with us tonight and you're here to learn a little bit more about our amazing system and how it can help you with your health, your wellness, your overall weight loss goals, but then also how it could possibly even help you with a little bit of some extra cash coming in to help through tough times. So first and foremost, we're going to talk a little bit about our health and wellness program and how that benefits you, because we partner with an amazing brand. The name of the company that we partner with is Singular, and Singular was started in 2009. So we are actually celebrating our 10th anniversary this year, and we have had amazing growth. In fact, we're going into our biggest month ever. And you would think, wow, in a down economy, you guys are seeing all this growth, and it is so true. But it's because number one thing people out there are looking for is health. They want to feel better. They want their family to feel better. They want their family to be healthy. They want to build up that immune system. And we have an amazing product that does all of that and gives you results. Plus, if you're new, you have a 45-day empty bottle money back guarantee. So we're going to kick it off with some stories about how other people out there are changing their health and they're changing their weight loss using our system and our products. So I have the privilege to introduce my really good friend, Martha Freeman. And Martha is tuning in. She actually lives out in Tennessee, and she is going to jump on here and share a little bit about her story and how she got started and how this has helped her with her wellness and weight loss goals. So Martha, are you out there? I'll let you unmute yourself and go ahead and share a story with us.
I am. Thank you so much, Melissa. So my story starts about more than 2 years ago. In 2016, I was in a really bad car wreck. I was hit head on, and I ended up with a traumatic brain injury. And not to go into all the details, but I just woke up every day after that feeling like I had a hangover. I also at that time was pregnant with my second child, my little girl, and I had gained 50 pounds. And so flash forward to 2 years later in 2018, and I still was hanging on to that 50 pounds. And not to mention, I still felt horrible every day. I remember just literally getting up and off the side of the bed and feeling so bad and dizzy and things and smacking into walls and just not being myself, not having balance, not having energy. I used to be a runner, and I didn't even have the energy to do that. So I was searching for stuff, and y'all, I tried everything out there. I tried the Phentermine, I tried the Slim Fast, I got a trainer. She told me to try these fat burning products, but all of it honestly just made me feel worse, and I wasn't losing weight. So I had a friend on Facebook, a close friend of mine. She and I used to run marathons together, and she was posting these pictures of herself losing weight. And I was like, oh my gosh, girl, what are you doing? She's like, well, this and this, and you do this drink. And I said, no, I can't do any of that fake stuff. So she just kept reaching out to me, and ended up offering to send me a sample. And y'all, that one sample, I was like, this is not going to give me any more problems, and I think I'm going to give it a go. So I did. I ordered my kit, and in my first 8 days, I lost 6 pounds. I lost 35 pounds in 6 months. And y'all, the biggest thing is I'm back. My spark is back. I can play with my children. If I want to take naps, I can. Sometimes I do, but I don't have to have those naps anymore. So I got my spark back.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Martha, for sharing. We really appreciate that. And thank you for being on tonight. So now I am going to pass it over to my amazing friend, Melissa Grossenbeck. And Melissa lives there in Tennessee also. And I want her to share a little bit about how these products have been life-changing for her too. So Melissa Grossenbeck, if you're out there, go ahead and unmute, and we'll have you share your story too.
Hey, so I'm Melissa Grosbeck, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story, which started in January of 2018. I was just in a deep, dark, emotional place, And I looked like I had it together on the outside, but inside I was miserable. Yeah, you can see my before picture. That was a picture I took and I sent to my husband. And I just said all these negative things about myself and how much I hated myself. And so I just was really hopeless. And one day, oh, mind you, in that before picture, I was going to the gym. I had to be physically fit for my job. I was in the gym 5 days a week, and I was running about 7 to 8 miles a week. So, I didn't see any results. So I did get a little hopeless, and I was just out looking on the internet for something that's going to help me. One more thing that's going to help me. I was willing to try a lot of stuff, and I did. But I came across a post of my friend, and she had more energy and had lost some weight. So I said, well, I'm going to ask her. She called me. We talked. She explained, what she was doing. I bought right then. There was no waiting. I needed something. The kit came in about 3 days. It doesn't take very long to ship and get to you. I started the very next day. And in my first 8 days, I lost 7 pounds. And from there, I lost 35 pounds in 3.5 months. From this system, it has given me my life back. I have more energy to play with my kids. I couldn't imagine the old me during this quarantine with my kids. I have an 18-year-old. And then I have 2 little ones that are 8 and 6. So I just couldn't imagine the old me during this time. Not only did I get my energy back, but the discomfort that I had in my body, I'm able to stand for long periods of time and not be tired. Like Martha said, like I used to nap. And I can't even remember the last time I took a nap. I got my mental clarity back, that brain fog that people talk about. Sometimes you don't even know you got that brain fog and you're walking around like that. But until you get rid of that, you just don't know the feeling. But this has totally changed my life. Not just the weight loss, but the health from it. Thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you. So I'm going to pass it on over to my friend, Monica Robertson. She has joined us, and she's going to talk a little bit about how the products actually work synergistically to give these amazing results.
Sounds great. Well, thank you so much. And oh my goodness, all the stories are so incredible. And that's why we continue to share, because our products are just second to none. So I'm going to just kind of introduce myself. Like you said, I'm Monica and I'm from Wichita, Kansas. I got started about 9 years ago. Me and my husband were pretty much in the point where we were sick and tired of being sick and tired. So that's us. As you can see, we were both a little bit heavier than what we had planned on being, but I have Hashimoto's. So I tell you what, I had no energy. I could not budge a pound. I was eating healthy and working out and seriously could not lose anything. And my husband, he was a little overweight, and the doctor had put him on blood pressure and cholesterol meds, and we were just to the point where we just knew something had to change. And so with this being a 45-day money-back guarantee, we thought, oh my goodness, why don't we try it, right? We were a huge skeptic. We had tried everything in the past, but we knew if it didn't work, we could send it back. But we are so thankful we gave this a try, because in 8 days, I lost 5 pounds and 10 inches. He lost 13 pounds. And then 8 weeks later, I lost about 15 pounds, going down 2 pant sizes. He lost 35 pounds, and with doctor's approval, he was able to get off his blood pressure and cholesterol meds, just because he was healing his body from the inside out. So I love for you guys to post down below in the chat when you guys were on your 8-day, how much did you lose? Or let's tell us, how long you've been on the products and how much weight you've lost. Give us some non-scale victories. We would love to read those. So make sure you guys put that in the comments. So I know a lot of you guys are thinking, okay, what's different, right? What's different about our products than everybody else? Well, I'll tell you why. Why 95% of diets fail. okay? Number one, it's fatigue. Okay, fatigue is horrible. I don't know about you, but when you go on a diet, you get fatigue, right? You have no energy. And a lot of times, you know, people are just saying, oh, you've got to cut calories and things like that, and you have no energy. So I tell you what, I'm always napping on the couch because I have no energy to get up to even think about working out. And so that's just something, there it is. That's just something that I felt like every single diet beforehand, I would just quit. There's so many times I would quit because I didn't have the energy. The second one is hunger. I don't know about you, but there's so many diets I've done beforehand, and you're eating like 500 calories a day. You guys, that's crazy. We have to fuel our body, right? We have to eat or drink something, our yummy protein shakes, every 2 to 2.5 hours. Okay, so we're constantly fueling that body. Beforehand, like I said, you know, when you just don't eat, you get hangry, right? I don't know about you, but sometimes when I was on those diets beforehand, I got hangry. Therefore, I was a bad mama and I was a bad wife, and you didn't want to be around me. The next one is cravings. You guys, those diets before, you know what? I would have cravings. I would have sugar cravings. I don't know about you guys, but some of you might have sugar cravings. It was carb cravings, salt cravings, but mine was definitely sugar. And then the last one is your body. You guys, something is always kind of not right with our body, right? We either have, with me, thyroid issues. My poor husband, he had cholesterol problems and blood pressure problems. Also, a lot of people have inflammation and pains and aches and things like that. And so our body is also what are all these villains that are kind of into our body and won't let go of that stubborn fat, right? So I'm going to kind of go over our systems and why, again, we're different. So all of our systems address wellness, energy, and weight loss, okay? So wellness, we have to have those wellness products because we have to fill in those nutritional gaps. No matter how healthy we eat, whether it is organic and things like that, we just don't get the proper nutrition. Just because of the soil depletion, because things are being picked way too early, we're not getting that proper nutrition. We also need to balance out those hormones. You guys, balance out those hormones are going to be huge for you guys. So like our global blend, it's going to help balance out the hormones. Also inflammation, that's going to help with our global blend. Stress, like I said the other night, I don't know about you all, but being quarantined and things like that, stress is kind of getting to me. And so I'm popping that XR2 like crazy. I said I'm eating it like candy if I could. So that's huge. And when you decrease your stress, you're going to decrease your cortisol level. So you're going to lose more weight, especially around that belly. Okay. Another thing is sleeping better. Oh my goodness, that XR2 is amazing. You can take that at night. It's going to shut that brain down and you're going to sleep so much better. Our system also gives us energy. You guys, this is smooth, sustained energy. I have tried so many things in the past and, you know, might make my heart kind of patter and, you know, kind of jittery. That is not our supplements. Zing is amazing. You take it. It's that smooth, sustained energy. So us mamas and daddies and grandmas and grandpas, we are not on the couch asleep by 7 o'clock. We're still going. We're still going. So that's what I love. It's that smooth, sustained energy. It also is going to decrease our cravings. We talked about that, right? So it's going to decrease our cravings. It's going to also boost our mood. That was a big one for me. I was a little down in the dumps. And so Zing is something that just totally like shines. I always say it's like a sunshine in a bottle. So it's been huge for me. Another one is weight loss. Y'all heard how everybody is losing weight. We have a delicious protein shake. It is amazing. There's no fillers. You can use it as a snack. You can use it as a meal replacement. We also have 2 incredible new products that we have. Trim Sticks. You guys, it beats out 400 different competitors. It tastes amazing. It's fruit punch. You add it to your water. So it's going to help with your sugar cravings. And then 2 are Resist. Oh my goodness. They come in like these little packets. They're like little chewy Starbursts and you eat them before your meal and it's going to make you feel full faster. So that is a little bit about our products. I tell you what, they are absolutely amazing. Like I said, we are really healing our body from the inside out. And that's going to be huge for all of you guys. Once we put all of these products into our bodies and eat correctly, then it's going to allow our body to do what designed to do. So again, you guys have nothing to lose and everything to gain, especially with that 45-day money-back guarantee. So I hope you guys heard a little bit about the products. If you want more information, make sure you get back to the person who invited you. And then I am going to turn it over to Miss Bria. She is going to tell you a little bit about her story and how referring these products has actually changed her life. So Bria?
Hi, everybody. I'm Bria. I live in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm so excited to see you guys on here tonight. And I just want to tell you my story, my sharing it with people started with a huge weight loss story and health story. Again, didn't have energy, needed to lose so much weight. I couldn't believe I let myself get that way. So the first 8 days, I lost 14 pounds and started to feel like myself again. I used to be a college cheerleader, believe it or not, a long, long time ago. But now I'm a mom and a grandmother, and I deliver babies, which means I'm up all night. So I needed to find my energy and get my health back. I can't help other people in, delivering their babies and helping them if I'm not helping myself. So that's where it started. Everybody started asking me, what are you doing? You look great. You have so much energy. My husband and I have been together for a really long time. He said, you're almost like when you were in college with your energy level. It's crazy. It's almost annoying, he said. So what's interesting is I felt like I knew so many people that have been struggling with weight and health, energy. So I started sharing my story. I started out getting my products paid for, which really helped budget-wise. I could stay on all the products that I love so much. And then it just turned into paying for my son's soccer fees. I'd never been able to make that in one payment before. I had to make little payments. So being able to pay for that, paying for car payments, paying my car off, all by helping others get healthy, helping other people find themselves again. And it is the most rewarding thing. I never thought that I could compare it, helping people get healthy, to actually delivering someone's baby, but it feels very much the same. People have lost themselves. They give everything, especially us moms, we give everything to everybody and we forget about us. So this is translated into, almost replacing, at least half of my income. I've earned trips with Singular. It's been such a blessing. And there's, it doesn't matter who you are. You can use extra money from anywhere from, $500 a month on up. This is a great opportunity to help others and get paid. It's not selling, it's just sharing your story.
Yes, I love that. Thank you so much, Bria, for sharing. And I am going to turn it over to Melissa Corbin. She's going to tell you a little bit about how the business has blessed her and her family. And she's a top leader. She's just paving the way. And so, Melissa, why don't you take it over?
Thank you so much, Monica. And yes, this has been life-changing. Let me tell you, I was a banker. I worked in the financial industry, but 5 years ago, when I was getting ready to start this program, we were at a place in our family where we had 2 little kids. My kids were 1 and 5, and I was working a lot. They were in daycare a lot then. And so I would have to sometimes drop them off at 7 a.m. and pick them up 5 minutes before 6. And it was really, really tough on me because I wasn't able to be the mom I wanted to be. Much less was I able to be the wife I wanted to be, who wants to come home and cook for your family or clean or pick up when you're busy working all the time. And so I needed to make some changes. And I was looking for something to help me because I had had a car accident and I'm very limited to what I can do for exercise. I got started with this, and what I found from the very beginning is how simple it was. You can do this and you can refer people, you can work with people, whether you need to lose weight or not. You know why? Because over 70% of Americans are struggling with their weight. So whether you have an issue with your weight or not, guess what? 7 out of 10 people do. And you know what? People want to trust people. People want to see results. So when they see a testimony page like ours that has over 165,000 people on it, and they see 40 and 50,000 stories, and they see that this is working for the majority of people, they say, I want to try this. Plus, they figure out that they don't have to have any kind of inventory. They don't have to have any kind of overhead. The way that our company works is that it's so simple. You just share your story. With our testimony pages, you don't even have to have a story. You can invite your friends to go check it out and say, hey, I'm looking at this program, go check this out. And they start asking questions. They start reaching out. They start saying, what is this? I want to know more. We also have literally, you can get started with any of the combination of our products for less than $200. You can actually be set up to be a referring member and get kickbacks when you refer people and they get started on products. The great thing is you don't have to know exactly what to recommend either. We've taken the guesswork out of it and made it very simple because we've packaged together systems that work. We've done all kinds of research, and we have different tests and stuff that we've done out there, clinical trials. But more than that, you have the proof in the pudding because you see our own results. And there's a 45-day empty bottle money back guarantee. The great thing too is that you get paid full commissions within 3 days of you helping somebody. So that makes it really easy. Somebody can get started and 3 days later you have a check sitting in your electronic funds. Yes, that's what can happen. And our company actually pays out every day. So every day that you have somebody purchase something, you get a check or you get a direct deposit that very next day. It's awesome. I don't know about you, but when we started our first job out of college and we were getting paid every week, we thought we had died and gone to heaven. But now with Singular, I get paid every single day. And I started this 5 years ago. Within the first 9 days of me sharing, I had made $600 helping 6 friends. And then within a month later, I looked up and I made another $1,000. And a month later after that, I'd made another $1,800. And I was doing the exact same thing. And I didn't have to have a bunch of training. I didn't have to go to school and get another degree. I didn't have to invest in a lot of product or inventory. I didn't have to go get a business license. I was able to do all of this with just the help of the girls that had got me started on the products, my own personal story, and the information that I had through our company. So just think about the possibilities. I can tell you right now, Singular has less than about 200,000 people nationwide using the products. There is so much opportunity, and we are at the forefront. Like I said, we already have broken the records on a number of different things. We have amazing heart. The community that you see here is what you would get to experience. What's crazy is Melissa Adams and I, we're not on the same team within Singular. We actually are what we call sister alliance. And so we're out here helping each other. We're supporting each other. We're working together. We create bonds. We create trust. We create an environment where you can get lifted up and you can feel like I'm actually being beneficial in this community, right? So I love that. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass this on over to my friend Melissa Adams, and she's gonna show you guys, if you're ready to get started, you're ready to get on board with us tonight, guess what? We have a really amazing special for you that comes straight from our company, straight from corporate. It doesn't come out of the pockets of us, it comes from our company. They are fitting this amazing product special for you if you're ready to get started now.
That's right, and that's what's so exciting. And I love what you said, you know, that about this community, because you're not in this alone. We don't give you a box and tell you good luck. We lock arms with you. We motivate you and support you and uplift you and pray for you and cheer for you and celebrate with you. And we're also there when life happens, because it does. This is not a magic pill where it just fixes everything in life, where you're never going to, you know, want that Oreo again. It's just not going to happen. But we're there for you. You've got the support where we help you overcome those times when it gets bad. And I'm going to tell you something. You're not here by accident. Somebody invited you here because they love these products and they care about you, and they want you to be to leave better than you are. They want you to be better than what you are, because they know if you're anything like me, you're sitting there, you're skeptical, you don't think it's going to work, you think it's, you know, another one of those fads, your self-confidence is low, you may fear a failure again. That's where I was. I was at that place where I had tried everything, including gastric bypass surgery, y'all. I think even the surgery didn't work. I gained back the weight that I had lost from gastric bypass surgery. And when you go through all that, you're in a bad place. And I can promise you, you are skeptical about anything working. And I never in a million years dreamed this box that we're going to show you in just a second would have done what it's done. And like everybody else, I've got the story. I've got the weight loss story. I lost 12.5 pounds and 11 inches in my first 8 days. I lost 43 pounds in just not even 5 months. 5 years later, I still feel 20 years younger. I am a grandma. I can get in the floor and play with my grandbabies and not crawl to the couch and push myself up. I can walk down the steps without taking them one at a time. I mean, I don't come home in the evenings and want to take a nap. I go walking with my husband. I never did those things before. This has changed my life physically, but like Melissa was talking about, I was not expecting the blessing of the thing that I have struggled with the most in my entire life, changing my life financially, and me and God using that to change others' lives and just completely turning the whole outcome of my future because I let my faith be bigger than my fear one more time. And I said, what if this is the thing that works? And believe it or not, it was. I am thankful every single day that the person that reached out to me didn't take no for an answer the first time or the first 29 times. Because it took me a minute to say yes. But when I did, that my only regret is not starting it when I first heard about it. So tonight, I don't want you to leave and have those regrets by not saying yes. I want you to be all in. I want you to say, I am ready. I want you to get with the person that invited you and say, let's go. I'm ready. I want to do this. I don't want to be the same. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired and broke, because this can change your life financially with just one little decision. And I want you to think about this. What's the best thing that can happen? Don't think about what's the worst thing that can happen. What's the best thing that can happen? The best thing that can happen is that you turn your life around just like all of us. You have the success story. You are able to leave your job after a 28-year career in finance. Like I was able to walk away from a 28-year career in corporate America to do this full time and make my own hours and be my own boss. So I bet everybody's wondering, how do we get started? So I'm going to go over these systems real quick. And I'm going to put this little, I should have given this job to Melissa, but I didn't. So we've got, we're going to find your fit. We're going to help you start where you can. We do not want to put any kind of stress on you, but we've got 4 different systems in 4 different price points. So we've got, we have got our trimmed down trio with 3 of our amazing products, and that's going to start you out at $179. We've got the core, which is going to have 5 products. That is our weight loss bundle. That is going to help you with that weight loss, and that is $239. The Ignite, I want you to go ahead and flag these. Flag the Ignite and the Ultimate, because those come with our Jumpstart. Those are the ones that will help you lose 5 to 15 pounds in 8 days. Those are the ones for head to toe wellness. Those are the ones that Monica was talking about that gives you the energy and the less stress and the better sleep and that good, clean weight, energy and weight loss. And that's what you want to look at. That's going to help you overall. It's not going to help you just on the outside, but on the inside, so that you can reset it and lose it and keep it off. And that Ignite has 9 products. It's $349. That one has a 20% savings. And then if you want that to fast track to your goals, if you want to have all of everything that we've been talking about, plus your support products, that Ultimate is the way to go. That has got a 94% customer satisfaction rate, less than a 3% return rate, with a 45-day, no questions asked, empty bottle guarantee. This is nobody returns it. I'm just going to tell you, once you, and that's how I was. I marked my calendar so I would know the day that I needed to send this thing back, because I knew it wasn't going to work, right? So I had marked my calendar, and after about 5 days, you could not have pried it from my hands. Nobody was getting this stuff back from me, because it was the thing that works. And I know that you're probably freaking out saying, I can't afford this. And you're thinking, oh my gosh, this isn't going to work anyways. I'm not going to spend this money. But I want to, somebody had given this example last night. Who has, I'm going to stop this share real quick because I want to see you guys. Who has one of these? Let me see. Raise your hand, or let me see. Who has one of these? So how much do you think this thing cost? This phone right here is about $1,000, somewhere around $750 to $1,000. This has, I have to have this. I run my business from this. This has all my contact information in it. This is how I connect with people. This is how I talk, especially right now being quarantined. And I can guarantee you, even if I didn't have the money, if I dropped this or lost this, I would find a way to replace it. I would find a way to replace this. So when you say you don't have the money, you're just not putting enough worth in yourself. You're not putting as much value in your own self, the one body that you've got to live the rest of your life, than you do in this cell phone. I want you to think about that. You are worth so much more than anything you can put any other value in. God gives you one chance. He gave you one body. This is it. You've got to take care of this. If you're broken down, you need to fix you. Take a chance. Take a step of faith. And if you're afraid, do it anyways. Do it scared, because it's so worth it. And tonight, just because you're on here, we have got some amazing deals. So we had told you one night only deals. And I'm going to show you what these deals are, because we're going to, if I can figure out how to move this thing, because I'm not real technical, but I'm going to figure this thing out. There you go. So I don't know if you can see this either. I'm going to try to blow it up just a second. So we have got free products with each of our systems tonight. The Ultimate system is going to give you 3 additional products. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but that one's also going to come with a $100 credit towards your next purchase. The Ignite is going to have 2 additional products, those award-winning trim sticks, which are my absolute favorite. The Core is going to have 2 additional products, and the Trim Down Trio is going to have 2 additional products. And we are going to do something else too on top of this. If you order tonight, and I want to stop this, if you order tonight, we are going to put every single person in a drawing that orders tonight to reimburse or rebate your membership fee. If you enroll with our subscription, we're going to add another $15 to that. If you make the decision and decide to pay $35 more to be a referring member, so you can take advantage of all these benefits of sharing it with your friends and getting your money back for your system, we're going to cover that cost as well. So whoever wins, if you just become a member, then we'll cover that. If you're a member with a reward, we'll add that extra $15. And if you decide to be a distributor, we will cover that fee tonight if you win. So for every 50 people that orders, we're going to add another one. We're going to do another drawing. So we're going to do a drawing for every orders on here tonight. So I'm really excited, because there is about 125 people on here. So I'm really, really excited to offer you that. But who wants to win an Amazon gift card? Let's see some hands. Who wants to win that? I'm going to let Melissa has been writing down the names as I've been talking, and she has got her random number generator. And I want you to tell me, Melissa, who is the winner of our Amazon gift card?
Our $25 Amazon gift card actually goes to Courtney Hicks.
Courtney Hicks! I don't see her, but congratulations so much. If you will get in touch with me, you can find me on Facebook at Melissa Womack Adams, send me a private message, and I will make sure you get that gift card. We're so excited for you, but we're so more excited that you can make the decision to leave here a different person than how you came. You can decide to come out of this quarantine different than how you went in. You can decide this summer to not worry about putting on those shorts or being able to wear the clothes to the pool and to the beach. So you just have to believe in yourself. And I will leave you with, what if you walk away and this was the one thing that works? You'll never know unless you give it a try. You have no risk. It's either going to be results or you're going to get your money back. But you are definitely worth it. Take a chance on yourself. We love you, and we're going to be here for you. Have a great night, guys.